Hell yeah, you know it, dude. We have some good freaking games. We've had some really good series. Gone back and forth quite a bit.
SCV ready. Bandit, go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Kind of want to Thor drop this boy. Kind of do. Maybe I will. Maybe I freaking will.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Huh? Ah! Want a piece of me, boy?
You don't even have a border. Oh yeah.
Command
Too
center
cool for
ready.
borders. Borders are so 2016.
Been waiting. Fan the ring. Go, go, go! SCV ready.
This is such a jam.
SCV ready. I'm going. Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
This better be good. Big job, huh?
Did I just deny the scout? Yes, I did. Okay. I mean, I really ran around to deny it, but I denied it.
SCV ready.
Next question is, will his scan... See, he will scan. I'm pretty sure of it. Will his scans see my armory? Hope not.
You gonna get
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
in the rear with the gear. By the number. Bad news. Go, go, go! Ah!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, if he's going Banshee, I will be in trouble. So
Been waiting on you. Boy is here.
also we'll need to expand soon. I'm gonna hang on to a scan just in case.
Ready for dust off.
All right,
What's going on?
expand, expand,
Not enough minerals.
get bigger.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who was?
Now what?
Huh? I can't build here. Boy is here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Doesn't look like there's anything there.
Add-on complete.
Ready for dust off.
Now, now. Fix me up, will ya?
Ready for pickup? In the pie. 5 by 5. Now what? Picking up or dropping off?
Oh dear.
Talk to me.
That didn't really work, did it?
Not enough minerals.
No, it didn't.
Not enough minerals. Not
Oh man.
Our SCVs are under attack.
In the rear. Big job. Go ahead. It's your dime. Bad news, huh? What's going on? Bad news? Go ahead.
Life flight here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Now what? Ready for pickup?
I'm wasting away.
Where's the emergency? Well, hell
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders?
talk to me.
Command center upgrade. Add-on complete.
I'm so screwed right now. It's not even funny. Maybe it is funny. Due to the opening that I chose.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
This better be big weight. You gonna give me
Research. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready? Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder. System.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center. Insufficient Vespine gas.
So I'm guessing I canceled combat shields, by the way. I mean, we'll see when he pushes. I don't think it was Stim.
Not enough.
Okay.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine.
Ready to blunder. SCV ready.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. We could use some help here. SCV ready. Lay it on me. Used up, ready to go.
Upgrade complete.
Who wants some? You ready? Go ahead. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Research.
Ready to blunder. This better be good. Ready to blunder. Go, go, go! Let's get it. Made for battle. SCV ready. Fighter, you gonna give me transformation?
Yeah, it was combat shields.
SCV ready. What's that? SCV ready. Yeah. SCV ready.
And his third will definitely be far ahead of mine in terms of
Add-on complete.
being landed. But I think that's just what I had to sacrifice. No idea why he did this. I don't think it'll work, will it? Nope.
This better be good. Ready to roll
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I still don't know if I'm ahead, because honestly, I think I was really far behind.
Want some? Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy?
Picking up or dropping off? Where's the emergency?
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Alright, definitely have to take that third base now. I mean, it's super, super late. And that's the wrong one to take. Wrong one to lift, rather. Nice job, I know.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you. Gonna armed and ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough energy.
Want some?
Not enough minerals. Unacceptable level.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Additional. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through. This better be good. Go, go, go! SCV ready. Been waiting on you. You ready? You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust-off.
Transformation systems prime. Gangway. Coming through. Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots.
This better be good.
Ready for pickup?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Want some orders? Big jump. Ah! What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through.
Upgrade.
This better be good. Go ahead. What? Bad news. Want a piece?
Mineral field. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough.
Ready?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I've been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
Picking up or dropping off?
Reporting for action.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, looks like I guessed wrong there. That sucks.
Not
But I should have a sensor tower up, so I'm not guessing.
Get into the.
Nathan. Somebody, give me
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Base is under attack.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Rescue.
Waiting on you.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Not
Want some? Want a piece of me, boy?
not enough minerals.
all hands to battle station.
Armed and
Not enough minerals.
go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
How can we help?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Been waiting on you.
So I'm sure he's on a 4th base by now.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Which means I have to attack right now or automatically lose. I mean, I'm still probably way behind. I just didn't really do much damage at all with my attacks.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can't hold them alone.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Gateway.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Lay it on. Gateway.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? By the gateway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go. Ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals.
We could use some help. Be good. Been waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Go.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that.
Not enough.
Who wants some? By the number. Gateway.
Not enough. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
GG. You know what's cool? Lift on spacebar. I never tried that. Looks like our boy Frameshow can defend a Thor drop better. Yeah, he did a really good job there. Really good job with the Thor drop defense. Hands are freezing here. Alright, 1 second guys, I'm gonna get my next cup of coffee here. Alright. There we go. This is the spirit, passion that I love to see. Guess I'll cast this one. Should be a GG. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it's the orange Zerg, Dust. His opponent in the bottom right, the one, the only, the Frameshow, also known as Prime. I think I only played Dust once, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I don't think I played him a second time. Anyway, the game that I played against him, I know he went Hydraling Bane. It was a game on Odyssey. It was a good game. I dropped all over the place, did lots of damage, but not quite enough. He ended up getting into Hive Tech and winning. It was a long game. But he plays Zerg really well. He's a Terran main. I've never actually seen his Terran. He said he was a Terran main, so I actually don't even know if he was trolling or if he is actually a Terran main. But he plays Zerg like a Zerg main. He plays Zerg well. Nice little friendly chat here. What is this emoji? Seriously. Is that a caterpillar with a hat? What? Anyway. So it looks like just a regular old Reaper expansion from Prime, from Frameshow. I have this map vetoed, but when I play it in custom games, I like to open Marine just because all the Reaper can really do here is scout for a third base, maybe poke up and get a creep tumor, but the only place I can jump into the main is right here, and you have to get past at least one queen and some Zerglings to make that happen. Looks like Dust is playing to the map, and he's going to go with a fast third base. Really fast third base. I mean, mass Reaper builds are very uncommon here, due to the reasons that I stated. Anyway, second Rax, looks like it's going to be a 2-1-1. Certainly getting the 2-1-1 infrastructure out there. Second gas on the way, we'll see a tech lab with Stim. We'll see what how Frameshow wants to follow up. There are different variations of the 2-1-1. You can go a 5 racks version, which I like to do sometimes on certain maps, or if I scout that that the Zerg might be low on units. Also, if it's a map where you're gonna have a lot of trouble pushing the 4th. This could be one of those maps, by the way. Then I like to go with a 5 racks variation. Basically, a map that's good for endgame Zerg, I like to go with a 5 racks variation to try to end it or do significant damage before that point. But you can also just go with regular 2 racks, but follow it up with heavier pressure. You don't go double eBay. You can go with your first 2 medevacs, and then after the first 2 medevacs, you can go Liberator and a 3rd medevac. You can even just go with 3rd and 4th medevacs, no Liberator. But so there, like I said, there are different follow-ups. Reaper sees the 3rd base timing, sees that it's about to finish. That's pretty nice, pretty useful information there. And in a bit, we will find out exactly what Frameshow wants to do with this. He's gonna have to fend off these Lings, but shouldn't be any trouble there. Marines are in position. So after making the first 2 medevacs, that's when the next decision gets made. Will he throw down double eBay? Will he go for a 3rd base? Will he continue to produce out of the starport prior to making a 3rd base? Additional barracks? Lots and lots of options. They all stem from this moment. The other thing that we'll have to see is where Frameshow wants to go with the drop. On a map like this, it can be pretty tough because you've got to go all the way around the watchtower range. Covers a huge chunk of the map. And it is going to be double eBay. But yeah, you've got to go all the way around that watchtower range to get to the main. And, I mean, I guess if you're going to hit this location at the third, it's not too bad. Come in through here, maybe drop right here. Looks like he might be going through that. Super clean. Yeah, he pulled away. It was really close. And that would have been a disaster if he had gone through the watchtower range. As it stands, we've got 22 lings and 7 queens, but only one of those queens is here right now. And right as I say that, 4 more come to join. So this is going to be more than enough. Once the lings join up to reinforce, this will be easily enough to hold. In fact, some banelings are being morphed in as well. Best Frameshow can hope for here is to get a couple of queens, maybe some creep tumors along with that. Looks like 1 queen goes down. 4 creep tumors. I mean, that's really nice. He has to get out of here now, though. So, nice pickoff there from Frameshow. And Dust immediately respreading his creep. Only lost 1 queen, so pretty good defense there from Dust. Good positioning, good awareness. At the right place at the right time. Third base is about halfway done. And looks like we're going up to 5 racks. There's the 5th. And Widow Mines. So Widow Mine production is fine for now. Once Hydras get out, the Widow Mines won't really do anything at all. Really good creep spread, by the way, by Dust on the right side of the map. Macro hatch, and a 4th base will probably be taken pretty darn soon. Usually, once you deflect that first attack from the Terran, the Zerg is going to feel pretty safe to go ahead and take the 4th. So I would imagine that we'll see it probably within the next 30 seconds or so. I mean, the macro hatch makes it so that you don't really need to throw down the 4th base immediately because you're going to get more larva, but at the same time, you do want to enhance your economy. So he doesn't want to hold off on the 4th base too long. With that being said, the other factor to take into consideration is that when you're going for Hydras, you can afford to sit back on 3 bases longer because the Hydras allow you to defend pretty much anything. With proper positioning, you will defend, like I said, pretty much anything. And when you're defending attacks, it makes it just that much easier to take a 4th. And of course, you can transition into Hive from there. Gamerrichy! Great to see you again, man. You still been boxing, by the way? Forgot to ask you that when I saw you. Was that yesterday or the day before? If so, how's it going? Take a look at the worker count. 63 to 48, so nice lead there for Dust. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just need to get a transfer going to the 3rd, get that up and running. Frameshow pushes into the to the 3rd of Dust, gets an extractor. I mean, that is actually pretty nice. He's going to have to back off here pretty soon. He's working 2 drops simultaneously. That's good. Looks like he wants to clear some creep. Unfortunately for him, he missed these 3 active tumors. Took a week off, so went on vacation for a while. Okay, cool. So, Dust comes in, cleans us up again. We do have the Hydraless Den, as I suspected, and 2-2. Hydra attack will not, or I should say the missile attacks will not be upgraded here. Just the melee for now. Really good job by Dust spreading and respreading his creep, because Frameshow is doing a pretty good job of clearing it. What's the queen count? Okay, only 5. So only 5 queens at the moment. Looks like Dust has not replenished his queen count after losing a few. 4th base is now up. Drone count is actually quite low. Only 5 killed, but I'm guessing the rest were lost to buildings. They went on to bigger and better things. Another queen is going to fall, and that was actually a relatively high energy queen. Same with this one. It's going to go down too. I spoke too soon. Hydra's come in to save the day, and that is definitely a nice save there for Dust. Good job pulling it back. But yeah, with 3 queens on 4 bases, the production is going to be pretty limited, especially if he wants to use those queens to spread creep. More drones are going to go down here at the 4th base. I will say Frameshow's done a really good job of being persistent with these drops. He really hasn't let up. Hope you're well. So you had a rough TVZ. Yes, I did. I did have a very rough TVZ experience the other day. Like percentage-wise, my TVZ is actually not bad. On my top account, my NA account, I'm 4901 right now, so my MMR is decent, you know, compared to the best that's ever been, which was 4996. So I'm not too far off my best form, but on that account, my TVZ was at 59%. So it's statistically, it's not doing badly. It's just the matchup gets really frustrating for me. But I seriously need to improve my attitude. Not that that not that that makes the game easier, and not that it means that the game is like well designed, because honestly I don't think some things in the game are well designed, but I know if my goal is to improve, to do better, to learn the game, then I know for a fact that whining is not going to help me at all. Just have to get control of my emotions. Anyway, ouch, this is actually a really, really good engagement for Dust there. He still doesn't have Bailing speed, by the way. He looks like he just forgot it. It's just starting right now, as well as Overlord speed. But yeah, very good engagement for Dust. Started out pretty well for Frameshow. He got some nice Widowmine connections, but Hydra's focused down one of the medevacs, and that prevented a full retreat. So we've got another push into the fourth. Another Queen goes down. This is actually getting to be somewhat concerning. Looks like Dust has remade a couple of Queens. That's a kill there, not a cancellation. Now that's only a 5th base. I say only. It's still a really nice kill for Frameshow, but Dust is still on 4 bases, and that's really all you need for Hive Tech. So once you get that Hive Tech out, of course, you're going to want to take a 5th base pretty soon, but he's going to have the economy. As we see here, he's going to have the economy to get out some Hive Tech units. Hive is just completed. We'll see if he wants to go into Ultralisks. Could even want to go just for Infestors with with Burrow for Fungal. He's getting Adrenal Glands. Could be, yeah, Ultralisks, Greater Spire. Probably wouldn't go Vipers, because Frameshow is actually playing this without tanks, and this is going to be interesting. He's going for Ghosts. So completely skips the tanks, even though he's playing against Hydras. But the way he's playing it makes sense, because he's not committing on one front. He's just been hitting at 2 sides the entire time. And without tanks, that's how you have to play it. Now, this should be an easy defense here for Dust, provided he responds. He's got to respond quickly. Just not quickly enough, but he does get the cancellation, and both of these medevacs fall. That hurts. It looks like Frameshow is focusing up here. Excuse me. A bit unfortunate for Frameshow. Good news for Frameshow, though, is that his economy is in a fantastic place. He's got 4 bases mining with a 5th base completed. So the choice is going to be Ultralisks. Chitinous Plating is just starting now. This is actually the perfect choice for Dust. I think it was a reactionary choice. He knows that Frameshow is playing without tanks. He knows that he's quite marine heavy. He's going Widow Mines, and Ultralisks are a fantastic choice against this. He's actually going to get a beautiful concave. Frameshow has to get the heck out of there. Dust is just going to slaughter absolutely everything. These Hydras are just way too strong for this small bio force. This is not the full Terran army. Another problem for Frameshow, I mean, that was just disastrous for Frameshow. Another problem for Frameshow is that while Ghosts are going to be a good choice for the Ultras, provided he can clog up the map here, they're not going to be that great against Hydras. I mean, they're actually going to be terrible against Hydras. So Frameshow really has to clog up this map. He's got to prevent the advance of the Zerg army. As of right now, the map is wide open. And after that win, Dust is free to mine from here. He's free to take this base. There just isn't really anything that Frameshow can do right now. This is shaping up to be a long game. Really good game so far. Frameshow doing a great job throughout the game with the multi-pronged harassment. He was a bit ahead. Didn't get too far ahead, but a bit ahead. Dust managed to take some key wins in some major engagements, and that has allowed him to get to Hive Tech and to really establish his economy. Now, this is a really frightening position for the Terran, in my opinion, especially when the Zerg is now banking. Scan went down. I'm actually not sure where. Maybe he just scanned ahead. Sorry, I missed it. I know I don't have that that interface that shows you where the scans are. Anyway, so we are going to have an attack here at the planetary. There's no way that's going to hold. The army is just too far away, so this is going to be focused down quite easily. Looks like Frameshow's going to get away with most of his SCVs. Actually, his SCV count is a bit high, arguably too high right now. The second planetary will hold, so lots of Zerglings going down for Dust, not a big deal. And Frameshow needs to get this wall up, and he needs to defend right now. He needs to clog up this ramp, close off this wall. A ghost going down. It's one of the reasons why I don't like using ghosts. Hard to get those snipes off, and if they don't get the snipes off, just not worth it. Really have to make sure you protect them at all times. And by the way, this is what I was talking about regarding clogging up the map. Not that it would have saved this base, definitely, but it would have given a chance. If you get your sensor towers out there, you get your turrets, just give these units something to attack prior to hitting the base, and in the meantime, it lets the ghosts and the liberators set up. The ghosts try to get their snipes off. Good engagement here, very good engagement from Frameshow. Does manage to get a few snipes off, cancels a bunch of banelings. Dust is going to have to retreat. This is a really good game. Frameshow is starting to come back into it with regard to resources lost. He was actually a bit behind for a while. Looks like he wants to go over here and drop this location. It's going to be, should be defended by these 3 spine crawlers. Depends on where Frameshow drops. I guess if he drops behind the mineral line, he'll be able to kill some drones. But the base shouldn't be in danger. And Greater Spire is actually about to complete now. And this is the point where it becomes really difficult for the Terran. I will say, though, it's actually not as difficult as if, as in a game where he would have made tanks earlier. So he does theoretically have an answer for the Ultras, that being the ghosts, but as I keep mentioning, these ghosts have to be protected. They have to be behind a wall of some sort in order to get their snipes off. In come the Corruptors. Now, when you see these Corruptors, this is going to go down, it looks like. It's going to be really close. Oh dear, when you see the Corruptors, you have to assume Broodlords. But anyway, some snipes do get off on the Corruptors. This base is going to go down even with a nearly full repair. Question is, how much will Dust lose for this? He is retreating, losing quite a bit. Oh no. Frameshow overextended, ran his Marines straight into Banelings, and actually that pretty much just frees up supply for Dust. So, bit of a nightmare there for Frameshow, as we see they pull even and resources lost again. Now, it looks like he wants to push up here and take out this base. The problem for him is that Dust has done an excellent job of expanding on the opposite side of the map. So Scan catches the units coming in from behind. Good job setting up the Liberators, getting the, oh dear, getting the Ghosts into position. I thought he was going to run out there into the Lings. Scan does see the army now. Nice split there from Dust. Looks like he wants to prepare a concave in case there's an engagement. No engagement just yet. Another Scan catches the corner of the army and also catches the Broodlords. No Vikings are in play, so the answer for Frameshow is going to be pure Ghost. As you guys have heard me say on stream many times, it's not my preferred choice. Some players do really well with Ghosts, though. So we'll see what Frameshow does here. But yeah, the Ghosts are the only answer to the Broodlords. If they don't hit the Broodlords, then the game is going to be pretty much lost for Frameshow. The Marines cannot reliably get underneath the Broodlords when you've got all of these Hydras here, not to mention the Banelings. Nice Ling run by at a morphing planetary fortress. It might be held, but a lot of workers are going to go down for it. Liberators are going to come in. Are there enough Corruptors here? Actually, only 3 Corruptors. So, I mean, the Hydras, of course, can take care of the Liberators, but it's all going to come down to positioning. Can the Liberators catch these Broodlords out by themselves? So the planetary does hold. For now, anyway. Broodlord's getting to work. It looks like Frameshow wants to go for a base trade. This is a really interesting decision. It might, in fact, be the best decision. This is a very, very difficult army to engage. No lift here on the orbital. That hurts quite a bit. But Frameshow is setting up very well here. He has to protect these Liberators with his life, though. His entire army has to make sure that these Liberators survive, and he definitely does not want to lose his base, especially the 2 Zerglings. That's going to hurt a lot. Granted, this is a base trade, but I mean, you want to keep all of the bases alive that you can. There's just so much going on right now. Frameshow's base is being attacked. Dust is also attacking this base, of course, and he's trying to manage this attack here. So, Dust is electing to just use his Broodlords with the Corruptor support on Frameshow's base, and he's going to use his ground army to defend this push here. Now, with the Ling Bane on creep, it could be enough. One snipe goes off. Looks like the Ghosts are trying to draw in the army into the Liberator fire, and this is a heck of a position here for Frameshow. Army supply is almost equal. These Ghosts need to get the heck out of there. It looks like Dust is going to go for it. Ling Bane, again, on creep, are getting a full surround. Ghosts are going down left and right. Liberators do get some kills, but I don't know if it was enough. How many Hydras are left over? Oh, apparently enough. Yeah, I just think there were too many bases there for Dust. It was a really good game, really entertaining game. Oh, thanks, Brazil Made Nuts. I appreciate it, man. I really enjoy casting. I would cast a lot more. Like, if people had Clan Wars or even just wanted me to cast custom game series, I would gladly do it. It's a lot of fun. GG! Is it just me, or when the Korean casters say GG, does it sound like they're saying JJ? Might just be me, but I always say JJ. Like to my girlfriend, JJ! Pisses her off. Really congested right now, too. Dust versus Symphonic. Go, 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 go. Alright. Can't say I've noticed it, but I can imagine it. Alright, might just be me. That's a distinct possibility. Not Catalina. Fair enough. Alright, we'll just go Odyssey. Alright, let's do it. I don't hear many Korean casters, though. Yeah, good point. I rarely watch the Korean cast. Sometimes when I really want to watch a match and it hasn't been uploaded in English yet, I'll watch the Korean cast. Mostly I just see them from highlights, clips, and whatnot. Alright, so I know Dust's style in all of the CVTs that I've seen him play. He's played Hydraling Bane. So I'm going to take that into consideration, and you can safely assume that the most Zergs expand here as their third, and when they do that, they're going for the gold as their fourth. So what I want to do this game is I'm going to try the 5 racks variation of the 2-1-1. Gonna try it. And I'm going to push here. If I can get tanks here, that would be lovely. Wish me luck. He's very much a 1 build per matchup fella. Okay. And yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's really good for ladder. I mean, it's basic, like, that's what I do with TVP on ladder. I pretty much just do, like, I do a lot of other builds in the custom games I play with my Protoss friends, or if I play a tournament. Like those Proxy Tempest tournaments. But on ladder, I play 1 build. You run into so much cheese, and my build is good against cheese, so why the heck not? With TVZ, I play a lot of different matchups. It's my most practiced matchup. Play a lot of different matchups. I play a lot of different builds because it's my most practiced matchup.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
On ladder, though, I mostly play 2-1-1 variations. Every once in a while, I'll do Hellion Banshee into a fast third.
What's going on?
Very once in a while, I'll just do a Reaper Cheese. Not so much anymore after the nerf. Late expansion. I'm talking too much, not thinking. Sick. Alright. Anyway.
Command center upgrade complete.
So like I said, the one game that I played with Dust was a very close game. It was a really good game. A lot of fun.
Yes, sir. SCV ready.
Would have been more fun if I won, right? Alright, continuing to mine gas. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Big job, huh? What's it?
In last game, Dust did get his Overlord speed much later in the game, so I don't have to worry about a fast scout.
Not enough minerals.
No larva being spent just yet. Lings, lings, lings. Nope. Queen. There they are.
TV ready.
Okay, just wanted to see you. That's all.
Complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on, huh?
Alright, good to see.
Gangway.
Add-on.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Gas from above.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? That's all. Big job. SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Add-on.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
So single
Not enough
eBay.
minerals.
Gonna go straight for tanks here.
SCV ready. This better be. SCV ready. You want a piece of
Not enough minerals.
armed and ready. SCV ready. Been waiting.
Add-on. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Ready.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Who wants some? Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Research complete. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient
Armed and
insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
who wants some? You gonna give me orders? Tie the numbers, boys. SCV ready. This better be good.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough energy.
Who wants some? Yes, sir.
Reporting for action.
Where's the emergency?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Gangway.
Not enough energy.
What's up? Huh? You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Ready to roll out. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
You got it. This been waiting on you.
Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Hopefully he's not expanding over there. If he is, it's actually gonna be a lot harder for me.
Who wants some?
Reporting for action.
Add-on complete.
Ready for
SCV
pickup.
ready.
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy? Roger that. This better be good. That's armed and
Not enough energy.
coming through. This better. Who wants some?
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off. Ready for pickup.
If he expanded over there, I'm actually in huge trouble.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out. Who wants some?
Yep, that actually sucks for me big time. Oh wait, no, never mind. Beautiful. Okay, so his fourth base is late.
Not enough minerals.
That is good then.
Not enough energy.
Let's have a blast.
He's at 1-1 as well.
Mineral field. Upgrade complete.
Let's go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's have a go.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Been waiting on you. By the one of this one.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
In the pot.
Not enough minerals.
This better. It's
Where's
go
the
time.
emergency?
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me. Now.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting. Speak. Let's go. Oh, it's on.
Not
Armed and ready.
Liberation is a task.
Armed and ready. By the go. In the rear with the help here. Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals.
Waiting on you.
Not enough energy.
Standing by.
Going. What's our target?
Additional supply depots.
What? No! Don't kill your... What? Just killed my own marauder.
Complete. Mineral field depleted.
So he's definitely going to be going up the hive tech. I'm guessing he'll go ultras.
Reporting for action.
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
You scared me. What's up?
Upgrade complete.
We read you.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Need something liberal. All hands to battle scene.
Baby.
Ready for dust off.
Bandit gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Where's the emergency?
Been waiting on you. Baby. Who wants some?
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's have
Not enough minerals.
Pig. Talk to me. Ready for dust off.
Not enough.
this better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's a relatively low SCV count. Oh, great.
Give me orders. Gangway. Coming through. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Go, go, go. It's go time.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Resting geyser exhausted.
Gangway. Coming through.
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Armed.
Not enough minerals.
If he's going Greater Spire, I'm screwed, by the way.
Go, go, go.
Upgrade complete.
At least if it finishes anytime soon.
Who wants some?
Shoot. Need to find out. Oh, wow, he's still on Lair. Okay, this is actually fantastic, then.
Not enough minerals.
I mean, he could be going Burrowed Fungal, and that would not be fantastic at all.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. Gangway. Coming through.
Not
Want a piece of me, boy? This better be good.
How can we help?
Want some?
our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Huh? It's go, go, go. Gangway. Coming through.
Upgrade complete.
Armed.
Not enough minerals. Not enough,
SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Picking up or dropping off.
Gangway. Coming through. Let's go, go, go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bandit. Huh?
Ready for dust off.
Not enough.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead. SCV
Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, good to see.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Oh, yeah. Gangway.
Liberation is at hand.
Heading out.
Who wants some?
Mineral field.
Let's have a blast.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
By the boom, baby.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go time. Go ahead.
Reporting for action.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now
Liberation is at hand.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through.
Yes.
Go, go, go.
Got freedom.
Additional supply.
ready for dust off.
Mineral field completed.
Course set. Of course.
This better be good.
Ready for dust off.
Sure.
Not enough energy.
Want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some?
Mineral field.
It's go time.
Mineral field.
Gangway, coming.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
What's up? This better be
Ah, come in.
in the ring. You can. Who wants some? Bandit, want a piece of me? It's go time.
Add-on complete. Mineral field.
Gangway, coming through. Armed and ready.
Not enough energy. Unacceptable land. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable land.
Go, go, go!
Vespine geyser exhausted.
We have you on screen.
Unacceptable.
I'm in deep!
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Need something liberated?
Not enough energy.
This can only mean that broods are on the way.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
By the numbers, boys. Go, go, go!
Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Not enough energy. Mineral field.
Ready to run. Armed and ready.
Not enough energy.
What's going on? Big job. Go time. Been waiting. Don't leave me hanging.
Need something liberated?
Want some?
How can we help?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Incoming order.
I'm in a world of hurt. This better be good. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through.
Liberation.
Boom, baby. Go, go, go.
Not enough energy.
Ready to run.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Yes, sir.
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
GG. My goodness. Whew. Wow, that was a tough game. Is this a peep mode? This is not a, yeah, not a peep mode, but we're playing it like a peep mode. Absolutely. Whew. Thank you, Brazil Made Nuts. That was a really, really tough game. Like I said, he plays Zerg really well. Snap on Tony. Hey, great to see you, man. Been a few days. How you doing? That is freaking legit, man. So I was saying before the game, his Zerg is really good. Alright. I'm doing well, Snap-on. Snap-on or Tony, however you prefer. Probably Tony, right? I've played his Zerg when I bashed my head against the keyboard. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's really freaking tough. Oh, and I'm so. Oh, Saratoga, what's up? I did not see that question. Let me see. Ultras and Infestors can't. Couldn't sensor tower spam counter. Yes, definitely. I definitely could have used more sensor towers for sure. Fortunately, I was able to. For the most part, I was able to counter his army movement. He did get a Ling run by into my main and natural. That sucked a bit, but yeah, more sensor towers would definitely help. Alright, Abyssal. We'll go Abyssal here. I played 2 games against Richie's Zerg, which I remember him saying was low GM. And I don't remember the order. I forget if he won the first one or if I won the first one. The game that I lost, he wrecked me. And then I won a pretty close game in the other one. I don't remember what the order was. He may have even wrecked me 2 games. I don't recall. But I remember he plays a Roach style. I can't recall if it's Roach Ravager or if, like pure Roach Ravager or if he goes Roach Hydra. But I mean, he's pretty damn good with Zerg. Like I said, he was I think he said he got to rank 160 GM on EU with his Zerg. So he's no joke. Obviously, I mean, he's like top 50 EU GM with Terran, so it's a really, really good player.
Not enough minerals.
But this was a couple of months ago when I played his Zerg, and he just absolutely destroyed me with his Terran, by the way.
What's going on? SCV ready here.
It's like a 9-minute game or something. As you might imagine.
Big job.
Additional supply depots.
Go ahead. What's
Not
going on?
enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on?
That last game, I really thought I was in trouble because my push at his third didn't do quite what I wanted it to do, but looking back on it, it actually accomplished the objective for the most part because his 4th base was super, super late. In part, I'm assuming, due to the pressure that was put on his 3rd. He had to make a lot of units to defend that.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Yep. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
What a jam. What a jam this is.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Big job. SCV ready. Agreed. All right. Standing.
Add-on complete. complete.
Armed and ready. Got something for me to kill. Want some? SCV ready. Been waiting.
Additional supply depots required.
This better be good. Want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with
Not
the
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Command. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Move it. Big job, huh? Want some?
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better.
Add-on complete.
Sure thing. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm guessing he took a fast third behind it, which is why I haven't seen any follow-up
Not
pressure
enough
yet.
Minerals.
That's my read so far. Could be wrong.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Heading out. Drop.
Gotcha. This better be good.
Not
SCV ready.
research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Been waiting. I don't know. SCV ready. SCV ready. Huh? Yep. Armed. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. Show. SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through. What's the... Huh?
Not enough energy.
Been waiting.
Insufficient.
SCV ready.
Research complete. Insufficient. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Insufficient
Armed and ready. Been waiting on you. Want some? SCV.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good.
upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Gangway ready. Coming through.
Add-on complete. Not research complete.
Orders received. Been waiting. This better be good.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. Want some?
Okay, there's his fourth.
Additional.
Want a piece of me, boy? Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Sure thing. Want some? Want a
Additional supply depots. Not enough energy.
Go, go! What's our target? Armed, going. Been waiting.
Mineral field depleted.
We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required.
This
How can we help?
We could use some help here. Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
Unacceptable landing zone.
All hands to battle station.
Boy.
Ready to go.
Armed and
Now what?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
go, go, go. This better want a piece of me, boy.
Mineral field depleted.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Bandit. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted.
Gotcha.
Now what?
Armed and ready.
Not enough. Our SCVs are under attack.
Want a piece?
Base is under attack.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! Huh? Yep. You gonna get... Been waiting on you. What's going on?
Upgrade complete.
Gangway. Coming through. Ready to
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Bad.
Research.
Gangway. Coming through. By the door.
Okay, so he's expanding up to the right.
Want some? I can't build here. This better. Go, go, go! I can't build here. Ah! You scared me!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be. This better be good.
Upgrade complete.
Been waiting. By the door. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough. Mineral field.
Where's the emergency?
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. In the rear.
Hydras are a freaking game changer, man.
Mineral field.
Game changer. Alright.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
By the door.
Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
This better. Oh. Gangway.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Vespine Geyser, our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Light. Picking up or dropping off.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
GG. Hey, Terran Marine, how are you? I didn't expect the Hydras after the Mutas. It really hurt. I was making Widow Mines. Needed more tanks. What's up, Neo? I've got to check my messages really quick, guys. Make sure I'm not missing any work emails. Alright, we'll cast this one. I thought that last game was decent. I got off to a really good start, but like I said, so I wasn't was not expecting Mutas, but I dealt with them well. But because he went Mutas, he was going Ling Bane, I started making Widow Mines, and then he went Hydras. I kind of got shredded in the main engagements. Anyway, in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, it's the blue Terran, the one, the only Gamerrichy. This boy's a legend. The Stimmer, the winner. His opponent in the top right, a legend in his own right. If only in Twitch chat. It's the red Terran. Prime, aka Frameshow. Gas first versus gas first. Looks like a 17 scout here. from Frameshow, and possibly a proxy. A proxy or scouting for... Oh no, you know, I think this every single time I look at this map. It's because I have this map vetoed. I think they're proxying, but I forget that the path to the opponent's base goes around this way due to the rocks. I keep forgetting that. As I said, I've got this map vetoed, so... have not played too many games on it. I was going to say, it's not really Richie's style to proxy. He usually plays standard, straight-up play. He'll hit timings, but I haven't seen him cheese too much. Anyway, so identical builds, Gas First Reaper expansion on both sides. More active SCV. It's actually getting more work done here. A lot more work done, as a matter of fact. It's a nice little delay. It's a delay of about 11 seconds, but still, mirror matchup, mirrored builds. You'll take any advantage you can get. Factory and second gases should be coming down soon, I would imagine. Second Reaper being made for Frameshow. Good idea. Second Reaper for Richie as well. Let's run up into a bit of a supply block. It's relieved now, though. Frameshow in the same situation. But not a big deal, as he doesn't currently have anything being made. So, anyway. Reaper's going to come up, see another Reaper. Actually, he's going to land? Yes, is going to land that grenade. Richie pulls away before the second Reaper attacks. But he does know he's up against two Reapers. That's good information. Marines now being made for Richie and a reactor, so this is our first deviation between the two players. Double Reaper battle. Worker count identical. Cyclone being made for Richie, and Cyclone is actually about to finish, so I think, is that the second Cyclone for Richie? Not sure why, or I should say how Frameshow got ahead there. Now I am sure. It's because Richie went for a Hellion first. So, frontal assault should be easily defended here by Frameshow. He's going to have one more Cyclone. Richie going for his reactor now on the barracks. So it looks like one Reaper did go down. Oh, I'm sorry, it was the Hellion. The Hellion did go down. But both players playing defensively so far. Tech Lab being added now for Richie, and Frameshow is getting out his tank. So maybe slightly, I don't want to say slightly ahead in the game, but slightly ahead in tech is Frameshow. Not a big deal though. As we can see, slight army supply and worker supply advantage for Richie. And the first drop will come in. Not sure if it's going to go to the natural or the main. Looks like the natural, from what I can tell. Yeah, the natural. If it does go there, it should be pretty easily deflected. Richie might see these units here. It's going to be really close. I think they're just out of vision. Yeah, they're going to be just out of vision, so he may end up taking this into the main once he sees the defense. Find out momentarily. SCVs are pulled. It's like 3 are killed, 4. And yep, into the main. This is actually going to be a big pain now. A really big pain. All the workers are being pulled, and Richie's getting a third base while this is going on. So this is just really, really annoying for Frameshow to deal with. Turret being picked off. That's just a bit demoralizing. It's not like it's a huge deal, but you put 100 minerals into that and you get no return on it. So really, really successful drop here for Richie, and he's going to get out with the Cyclone intact. So really nice opening for Richie. And as I said, third base is on location. It's about to finish. Frameshow has 2 barracks. Has not yet started his stim. So he doesn't quite have the gas. He lost a lot of mining time with that drop defense. And he's supply blocked at the moment with... Okay, yeah, just now a supply depot starting. He dropped a mule instead of a supply cooldown. So this is actually going from bad to worse right now for Frameshow, and I can relate. Playing against Richie is not not easy. As I said earlier, I got stomped by his Terran. He's really good. Raven's going to come in here. Turret has been remade, and actually better position against a Raven. With that being said, Raven can still come in here and get the auto turret off there. He's perched, waiting to pounce. This is in Frameshow's vision, but it looks like he doesn't quite see it. Got a Cyclone. This is going to pull Frameshow's attention, divide his attention, I should say, pull his forces away, and in goes the Raven for a double auto turret harass. Single auto turret goes down here for Frameshow. He's going to lose his Raven, get a Viking for it. Not really a trade you want to make. At least he got something. And Richie is just booming. He's 20 workers ahead. He's killed 17 so far. 20 workers ahead. He's a full base ahead. Yeah, not really a good position here for Frameshow. As I said, I can empathize with his pain right now. +1 attack is about to finish up for Richie. Only 25 seconds in for Frameshow. Stim looks like it's very slightly ahead. Might be even. 82, 83. Okay, yeah, so very slightly ahead. Virtually identical. And Richie actually went combat shields first. Did I see that correctly? Yes, he did go combat shields first. Frameshow does not have combat shields. So the supplies aren't too disparate, but if we take a look at the worker supply here, that is a really, really big deal. What that means is Frameshow absolutely must get damage done with this force, or it's pretty much going to be a good game. And the biggest problem for him on that front is check out this map vision from Richie. He sees absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. So this watchtower, the Marine at this watchtower, cues him to this incoming attack. He's going to get his tanks up here into position, locked and loaded. Nice spread. Jeez. It's really, really good for me to watch this. It's good for everyone to watch this. All Terran players to watch this. Just to see GM level play. High GM level play at that. Look how well everything is spaced out. Look how beautiful his map vision is. The Viking is going to give Frameshow vision momentarily. That was his one opportunity. Had to keep that Viking alive and creep these tanks forward. Losing it to the Marines really, really hurts. And in comes a drop. Frameshow should be ready for it. We'll see how his reaction time is. He's going to push that away now. Actually focuses the medevac down. Oh man, loses all of his Marines. Loses a medevac of his own. And now the tank up, not quite the medevac yet, but yeah, there it goes, and this is just disastrous. Again, I know exactly how this feels. I mean, you just feel as though you're completely overwhelmed. Like every fight you take in the game, you seem to lose. You know that everything that's happening, like all of the attacks that you're taking are doing more damage than they should, like that little one there. So one medevac drop of Marines with a medevac and Marines in position, but that's what separates a master from a GM. As I said, it's good for me to see this and try to emulate what Richie is doing. The biggest thing I'm picking up on is the map vision. But yeah, playing against someone of this caliber is very, very difficult. Marines are going to push in here. This was a triple drop of Marines. Going to take out the third base. Frameshow, I think he is making the best decision. That's going for the base trade, but I mean, he's got to kill rocks first. So yeah, not an easy task. And another interesting thing to mention here is Richie is already ready. I mean, this is just crazy. He's maxed out right now. And it's not as though he's out. I mean, he's out traded 2-1, but there haven't been any huge engagements in the game. His macro is just so solid. So in comes Frameshow's push. Richie is ready for it. He brings down the other forces, and GG is called. He's a freaking beast. That was pretty much how my game against Richie's Terran played out as well. Just taking, yeah, he's a real beast. Taking more damage than you should in pretty much every engagement is how I would summarize it. It's not as though like Frameshow doesn't know what to do. It's not as though he's going with some sort of inferior build order or anything like that. Frameshow's a really solid player. His TVT is definitely better than mine, but it's just there are no loose ends. Someone of this caliber, there are no loose ends in what they're doing. They're very rarely getting out of position. Very rarely getting out of position on the map. And like I said, in each engagement, I don't know if you noticed, but Richie doesn't have units like moving forward into tank lines. Everything is very controlled. But it's really good to learn from. Really good to learn from. Alright, let's get into the next game. Richie versus Dust. As long as they're down for it, I'm down to cast. Alright. So we've done Abyssal, we've done Ascension, we've done Mech Depot, we've done Odyssey. We have not done Catalina, Interloper, or Acolyte. Any? Okay, what did I say? Interloper, Catalina, or Acolyte? We'll go Acolyte. Hope to get a long game here. Yes, Richie is a high Grandmaster. Really, really good. Alright. See. Okay, yeah, he's rank 58 right now. That's like that's really good. Rank 58 on the European server is really, really good. Thought he was like 150. Yeah, no, he's legit, man. Terran Marine, are you still in Diamond on Korean server? Diamond 1, Diamond 2, I don't remember. Alright, let's get this one underway. In the top right hand corner of the map, it's the blue Terran. The stimmer, the winner, Gamerrichy. His opponent in the bottom left, it's the yellow Zerg, Dust. Diamond 1 Korea, yeah, that is very good. Soon Master Korea. Interested to see what Richie plays here. I know he played 2-1-1 when it was meta. As I've said on stream many times, I think I'm one of the only Terrans who's still playing 2-1-1. But okay, so he went gas first. This is not 2-1-1. He went gas first. Wait, did he? I wasn't really paying attention. Is this gas first? No, it's not. This is not gas first. I lied. Everything I said was a lie. If it was gas first, I was going to say that he might be going with the Hellion Banshee, which seems to be the new meta. Hellion Banshee, fast third command center, but yeah, this I lied, like I said. Not a gas first. Wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. So, Reaper expansion. Stim to win, you know it. You know it. Tony, I'm guessing you're a Richie follower or sub as well. If not, guys, by the way, definitely check out Gamerrichy's Twitch. He's got a great attitude. He's always happy to help people learn the game. And he's a really high-level player, so definitely check him out. I believe it's twitch.tv/Gamerrichy, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, right there. Twitch.tv/Gamerrichy. Pretty sure that's it. If not, use the search function. I hear it's pretty good. Okay, second gas. Second gas before factory. So, it is 2-1-1 so far. Well, will be once the starport is made. No kills just yet. I used to play second gas before factory. Like if I went for a Hellbat version of it, or you know, bringing Hellions with it, bringing the Hellbat up, I did that. With this being said, so obviously you're going to have more gas with it. That goes without saying, right? But what you can do with this is you can go with one of those more extended pushes with a Liberator, for example, or with 2 additional medevacs. Not sure if Richie is going to go for the double engineering bay variation. I know he didn't play that before, or at least he didn't play it frequently. He liked to go with extended pushes with the 2-1-1. So we'll find that out momentarily. Also, this is something that I don't do when I play 2-1-1. Send out Marines. Looks like, I'm not sure. Yes, he is going to the watchtower. This one's going around the map, and he's going to hit the watchtower as well. And Richie can do this because this Reaper here is guarding the only outlet from the Zerg base. So I guess this is map dependent. On a map like Abyssal Reef, it would be much harder since there are 2 ways to get out of the main for the Zerg. But that makes sense. This is something I could work into my play a lot more on a map like Interloper, for example. The Reaper can stay outside of the natural and guard any exit paths, and the 2 Reapers can just go out on the map, maybe pick off an Overlord, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, it's definitely worth it on this map, though, because there are watchtowers. So, we're going to find out what Richie wants to do with this 2-1-1. We'll see which variation he chooses. Dust goes in. Just sees that there's a natural. I'm not sure if he's poked in here yet. Nope, he is not. Double medevac. If Richie were to go double engineering bay, they would be going down after the next supply depots. He's actually going to run into a bit of a supply block here. Bit unfortunate. I wonder if he'll use the call down. Will he call down? Nope, doesn't look like it. Bringing the Marines home. Of course, they're going to go in the medevac. Plural, medevacs, plural. But yeah, so it's actually going to be third command center, and that makes sense on this map. As I was saying earlier, there is going to be a lot of gas left over, and it is being used on medevac and Liberator, so that is the answer. So not double engineering bay, but a third medevac and a Liberator. This will help with the extended push that I was talking about. Also, as I said, we've got a third command center here, which is definitely a safe choice on this map. Really easy to defend this location. And double engineering bays, I assume will go down soon. There's a single. Maybe he'll go single engineering bay. I'm not sure. Anyway, Lings come up. I mean, one thing they do scout is, well, there it is right there. Actually, they do see the third base being made on the high ground. Combat shields. There's the second engineering bay. Third gas being added now. And Marines are going to come up and try to clear some creep. They need to be careful with these queens here. Good positioning on the medevacs. One queen goes down. Transfusion goes down on the second queen. And Richie's going to clear up a lot of creep tumors. Dust does a great job spreading creep. By the way, he's losing a ton of active creep tumors here. So that is definitely unfortunate, and he doesn't have too many units out here. In fact, he doesn't have any units out here to defend, just a small handful of Lings. Another queen goes down, more Lings trickling in. Excellent control from Richie. I mean, it's pretty, what we might expect from a player of his caliber. He's going to pull back again, kill some more Lings, and this is what Richie wants right here. You see in the production tab, 18 more Lings being made. Ideally, Dust would like to make some more drones at this point, but he's going to have to get more Lings out just so that he doesn't die. I don't even know if he has a Baneling Nest. Okay, he does have a Baneling Nest, just hasn't had the time to morph any in yet. Excellent control from Richie. Take a look here at the Resources Lost tab, and we see how effective that was for Richie. 1-1 is on the way. The Armory should be coming down soon. Liberator's going to swing around, and I think he'll be able to hit the corner of this base. Dust is going to have to reposition that Spore Crawler, and while this is going on, Richie's going to push in again, kill some more Creep Tumors that are morphing in. Few more drone kills, or I should say a few drone kills for the Liberator, and Richie is just pushing again. So again and again here, clearing creep relentlessly, and some more Queens are going to go down. In fact, I think this might actually be it. The reinforcing Lings need to come now, even a couple of drones being pulled, and Richie has kept these medevacs alive the entire time. As someone who's trying to study his play and learn from it, I'm seeing how much Richie prioritizes keeping those medevacs back, not allowing the medevacs to die at all. And of course, he's keeping the Marines back as well. Just fantastic control. 1-1 is complete. I'm sorry, yeah, it is complete for the melee units. 2-2 on the way now. 1-1 is complete for Richie. I'm not sure. Did he forget his armory? Yes, he actually did forget his armory, so it's just starting now. If Dust can survive, he will have a nice advantage there, but I mean, fighting off creep it's just so difficult. The thing is, he doesn't really have a choice. There's so little creep left after Richie has cleared so much of it, and we can see here what high-level control can do in this matchup. It's frightening. In fact, if he wants, he probably could start to focus down these engineering bases, making sure there's no active creep tumors left over. Triple drop at the third, and GG is called. That was a TVZ clinic on how to play the 2-1-1. What's up, Frost? Okay. Okay, hopefully I can get one more game in here. I think I can. I am a Discord scrub, so... Whoops. Alright, sweet. Alright, yeah, I just sent you a friend request now, Richie. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, sweet.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, man? You alright?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Did you enjoy the games?
Yeah, absolutely. I need to play more. So again, in the game against you,
Yeah.
when I played against you, I needed to play more intelligently. Is what I realized because I started out going Widow Mines because you were going Ling Bane, and then I saw the Mutas and I got prepared for them. But I just got tunnel visioned, and when you made, I wasn't even thinking to scout your next tech, and then when I saw the Hydras, I was just kind of, I never like switched out of the Lingbane Muta mode, so I didn't remake tanks. I was still probably too aggressive trying to push into you, even though you had like a good concave with your units and everything. I was still trying to play it as though I was playing against Lingbane Muta, so I need to make adjustments better.
Yeah, I like the start of the game was pretty cool because you were really trying to scout for those lings. I don't know whether I've played you before and I've gone pull first, but
Yeah,
did I do that last time? I can't remember.
I don't think you did. Last time, I remember the two games we played. You did a Roach Hydra. I don't remember what order it was. I remember you crushed me with it in one game, and we had a really close game that I barely won in the other. But both of them were against Roach Hydra. So I was actually expecting Roach Hydra. I was not expecting the Lingbane Muta, and then that was just a really nice switch into the Hydras.
Yeah. Well, it was just like sort of a little reaction. I was like, right, well, I'm just going to throw away some Mutalisks. Really hope that you get confident on the map and then just surround you.
And that's exactly what happened.
So it's more so putting you in a position where, like, Sun Tzu, there's a really good quote from Sun Tzu is, what was it? It was, when you're strong, act as if you are weak. When you're weak, act as if you are strong. And it's a very good way of using your actions in game and the way that you're thinking to mimic what the other person's going to do. And it's really cool to try and control the game. As you saw in all games that I had, I controlled the game, not roughly from start to finish. So I used different concepts of the game. I was thinking different in every game because I was trying to use other methods of gaining information, or versus Prime on Mech Depot. That was a very good game in terms of vision of the map. I had very good map control. Upgrades weren't as good because I did forget +1, but I was in control of the game. I was doing a little bit of damage, and I wasn't over-committing.
It's like I was saying on stream, in pretty much every engagement, even though they were primarily minor engagements until the very end, you were getting like a little more value than you should. You know, a little more value than your opponent. You were doing more with a smaller group of units in each one. And also, one thing that I noticed is your map vision was outstanding. And my map vision sucks. So I need to really improve that, especially in TVT.
Yeah, TVT is very important for map vision because obviously walls and tanks can help us versus Protoss and Zerg.
Yeah.
With Terran, they can lift up everything. So that's really important to have a very good solid opener and to gain vision. You see, when I saw his Cyclone with the Reapers, I didn't give up. I used the Reapers for the towers and the Hellion outside the natural. I did lose the Hellion rather quickly, but it still gained me vision. It still gained me information throughout the game.
Yeah,
he had to send Reapers to go and take the watchtower.
Right, you were just kind of you were just parked outside of outside of his base, and you saw him poke there, and you lost the Hellion, but you got information for it.
That's right. It's more so I'm confident in the way that I think about the game, in the way that I approach it. I look at this game very simple. There's nothing difficult in what I do, apart from like mashing a load of buttons and making sure units are in the right positions most of the time, especially when I'm practicing or doing customs.
One thing I've noticed is that you're so precise. Like you're not doing like crazy sort of like beyond micro and all this sort of stuff, but you also don't lose units. Like I know when I play, or when your average master player is playing a game, like I'll have times where like some of my Marines are like rushing out ahead of my tanks and they run into a tank line, and that's like stuff like that happens frequently, whereas your units are very controlled. I noticed when Frameshow set up outside of your third base, you got your tanks, like you didn't just panic and throw your tanks into siege mode. Like as soon as you got to the high ground, you set them up with a perfect spread. And all of your Marines were back behind your tanks because you didn't have the air superiority. Just like small things like that where you don't give away units the way, like a master player can carelessly give away units.
And it's acting as if I was weak. I don't know if you remember during the game, but I'd sent Marines to go and scout and I sent a full medevac. So I had to play defensive.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Alright, so we'll play... Alright, so I think I'm going to play... Oh, wait, unless...
Did you like how many units I lost as well versus Dust as well?
Oh, that was just sickening, man. That was amazing. I'm sure Dust probably didn't feel too good, but that was just awesome.
The double drop hit about a minute late as well because I got supply blocked.
Yeah, I noticed that at 54. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh god. Oh yeah, this is EU King of Chaos.
And by the way, if I say random things, it's to the stream. So.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Do you want me to cast with you? That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, but I'm playing this one though. But
yeah,
shit. Yeah, I'm playing this one. But
on the right, Dust with the 12 pult. No, I'm joking. He's not doing the 12 pult.
But that would actually be sick if I don't know how long you're gonna be playing. Like I was saying, this is probably going to be my last game. Then I've got to go. I'm going to go eat with my girlfriend, but I'm going to be back and streaming again. So if you're still there, that'd be pretty sweet to play and cast some games together if you're able.
Absolutely, if I'm there. Anyways, you've got a game to focus on, man. Let's start hitting everything right. The reason why it's so precise for me is I love hitting everything on the ball. I love hitting as soon as it gets to 100, boom, the factory's down. As soon as it gets to 200, when I've got the double engineer race, boom, +1/+1 comes down. It's all about how quick you're using the resources, as well as what you're using them for, where the units are on the map, how are you being aggressive, what are you doing on the map, what is your opponent doing. So in this game, we're going to destroy Dust with 2 medevacs, just like I did, alright?
Gonna do my best. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to try the way you play it. I always go double eBay, but I notice you go third base, medevac, liberator. I'm going to try that.
Do you know why? Because it causes confusion. Obviously, he had his spore crawler at his third, but then I didn't really care because then he didn't look at his army. So
yeah,
it was sort of a win-win situation for me. But let's try that. Let's try that.
Yeah, I'm going to try it. I may have only tried it once or twice before.
Use the liberator to attack the main or natural, and you keep being aggressive with the Marines with the medevac.
Got it.
That's all you do. You're killing the lings. The lings, I remember telling you before that all the lings are for are the meat shields, to kill the meat shield. Don't engage the queens, you don't even need to, unless there's no lings. Then you win anyway.
Right.
So you kill all the lings, then you get to the meat of the army, which is the bonies and the queens, and you destroy them. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's start stimming and win. Let's grab that second gas if we can.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You also play second gas before factory.
Yep.
I've been doing
That's
factory
only,
first.
It's only because I didn't SCV scout, which I had the minerals, but you should still have one. Right, so we're doing just being cost efficient, just trying to be cost effective with our moves. So make sure we keep the Reaper alive, and we're just being annoying with the Reaper while we're just continually making units when we need to. That's all we're doing. Good job. You killed a Ling, that's a bonus. So just be prepared. The Reaper's there to stop him from all in. The Reaper's there to scout any sort of aggression. So continue with your build. You're continuing all the time. You're making units. You're being prepared. You're every now and again you're looking at your Reaper. Is he attacking you? What is he doing? How many queens has he got? Does he have a third? These are all the questions that are going through your mind each and every game. Have you got your stim yet? Are we stimming and winning, or what are we doing?
And boom,
there we go.
it is.
Stim's
All right.
down. We basically won the game, man. Let's go. Look at that, look. And as you're active with the Reaper, you actually get the creep tumor. Look, that's brilliant. Good. Now just keep doing that. Rinse and repeat all the time. Keep making units all the time. Fantastic.
Not enough minerals.
Really, really good job here.
Not enough minerals.
Fantastic. Your double drop's going to hit at a good time. Okay. Jump into the main. Be more annoying with the Reaper, and then just leave the Reaper to go and take in the main. You don't have to, like, there we go, look. You're doing more stuff. You're making units. You stop making Marine, son. What's going on? There we go. As soon as the speed's done, we don't need to worry about the Reaper. We just put it in a position where all of his lings go. So we scouted that he's got a third. Interesting. Nice.
Not enough minerals.
Oh. Don't worry about that. Just keep making units all the time. Be effective. Come on. Be efficient. Make sure we're producing all the time. Make sure we're not getting supply blocks.
Not enough minerals.
This is brilliant. This is much better than the previous game that you played. This is really, really good.
Thank you.
Be
Alright,
be
let's keep
prepared
going
all the
here.
time. Keep making units all the time. This is the only compliment I'm ever going to give you. Keep making units all the time. Come on. Good job. Look, you're being a little bit active. This is good. Very good. Very good. When the two medevacs come out, medevac liberator, then we get a third after. But be prepared. Keep making units all the time. Do not stop producing units. The moment you stop, he's ahead. We don't want him ahead.
Ready for dust off.
Medevac and liberator, because we need to reinforce as well. And what do we get after stim as well? Combat shield. So
Yes,
be prepared.
sir.
Get your two medevacs in a good position. Make sure they are unloaded. Our objective is to kill all of the lings and save the medevacs. That's our only job. While we are producing units, while we're getting a third. Good, good. This is very good. Make sure we get combat shields as well. This is fantastic. Much better. This is much better. Make sure we drop those medevacs. There we go. Good. Now be prepared for the engagement. Don't rush it. Just slowly keep engaging him. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Stim in. Let's do it. Kill all the lings. That's all you're doing. Alright. Remember, he has to keep attacking into you. Keep stutter stepping. Don't pick up. He's not on top of your army. Keep making units all the time. Only pick up if you need to, if he gets us around. Good job. Very good job. Get that liberator. Good. And then continue to reinforce with medevacs if you can. Marines and a medevac. So get the third medevac over. Let's go. Keep making units all the time. Good job. Start a step back. Okay. Maybe not. That's fine. That's fine. Keep moving back. Let's get all the Marines out together. Good. This is very good. Keep making units all the time. Don't get supply block. Fantastic. Third base is almost done. Get those upgrades going as well.
Not enough minerals.
You can wait for combat shield to be finished or whatever you want to do. Just keep going. Keep going. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Doing fantastic. As soon as the liberator hits, boom, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's do this. Come on.
Not enough energy.
Look, now he's preoccupied with two things. Start a step. Start a step. Alright, okay. Right, we're coming back. That's fine. Maybe attack another angle with the third. There's loads of... You know, you could go north, you could go south. What could you do? Could you deny fourth? What? Think. What are we doing?
Not enough minerals.
This is good. Liberator, 11 kills on the Liberator. I'm just going to tell you that now, because you're going to be able to see it.
Yeah, I
Watch
actually
your
just
units.
checked
Watch
that.
your units. Keep making units all the time. Do not stop producing units. Be prepared. Watch out.
Not enough minerals.
Save those units. Good job. Good job. Fantastic. Really well played here. Really well played here. Now be prepared. Look on the map. Let's get the upgrades going. Come on, let's get the third base down. This is really, really good. This is the Symphonic that I know. This is the Symphonic that we all love. Now be prepared. Try and trade against some links. Kill some off if you can. Then come back into the medevac. Let's go. This is a much better opening than whatever the hell you were doing, man. Come on, let's stim and win, baby. Come on. Oh, we've even got the armory. We've even got the armory down. Make sure that there's no run-bys as well. Maybe you want to kill the rocks while you're being aggressive as well. Remember, he's going link baning. Is he making mutilist? We don't know. Are we going to be aggressive and drop? Maybe.
Not enough.
So you're doing a very, very good job. He's actually in a really, really good position, actually, King of Chaos. If Symphonic reviews this replay after, he'll see what position that he is in the game. Now, you've just got to be prepared now. Be prepared. Come on. We need to attack the new bases. We need to trade with the Lings. They need to start a step into our army. No, we need to start a step away from their army, sorry, and kill as many Lings as we can. Keep making units all the time. Do not get supply block. Let's grab some extra gases if we can. Be prepared at all times. Keep making units all the time. Come on, where's the aggression? You're sitting down, you're fingering your arsehole here. What's going on? I'm not going to tell you what he's doing, where his army is, but you need to defend with your reinforcements if you can. Keep making units. Be prepared. You can't see anything on the map. Be prepared. Come on. All the time. Keep making units. Keep making units. There we go. There's the fucking... There we go. Look. What is this? Much better. Keep making units all the time. Keep making units all the time.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough energy.
Remember, trade. That's all we're doing. Trade. Get ready to pre-split. Come on. This is it. This is the Korean that we know. Pre-split. That's it. Nice. Nice. Come on, son. Come on, son. You're killing him. Go, 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 go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Great job, man. Great job. Keep making units all the time. Continue to attack. If he's got no banings, you win the game. Let's go. Keep making units. Let's get those SCVs back on mining. Watch your army. Watch your army. Watch your army. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. The momentum. The momentum. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. He's got 3 banelings. There we go. Come on. Come on. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, okay. Good. 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 Boost over the other side. There we go. You can't. You don't have mutilists. Where's my army, son? Keep making units. Get your army together. Come on. Let's go kick some ass. Let's get your army back. Let's get your army back. To get those SCVs. Get those SCVs back making units. Let's go. Right, okay, now he's going for this. We have to try and micromanage our shit. Come on. SCVs to the 3rd mineral line. Let's go. Just stim it. Stim it. Right, keep making SCVs while you're doing this. Come on, keep going, keep going. And then back onto mining as soon as you can. If he loses all of this, you can just counter-attack. Come on, son. Drop those units in those medevacs. Good, good, good job. Good, you're great, great, right. Now back onto mining. Let's make sure we deal with the last couple of the units and let's go and attack. Rinse and repeat. Same again, same again.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Very, very, very good. Keep making units all the time. That's the last compliment I'm going to give you now. We have 24 workers in the 3rd. They need to be going on the natural, maybe the main, so we can saturate them a little bit more. Come on. Keep making units. Use your reinforcements to deal with any run-bys. Come on. Let's go. As soon as you can. This is very, very good. Make sure that we're attacking either the newest base. What are we doing? How are we doing? Are we sending a unit ahead of our army just to check what he's doing? Are we sending a liberator to another base maybe to attack? What are we doing? Keep making units all the time. Be prepared at all times. Be prepared at all times. Keep making units at home. Your reinforcements is what kills him, not your initial attack. So come on, you need to trade efficiently now. Look, he's got nothing. Come on. Let's go, man. Fucking go. Keep making units all the time. Do not stop making units. Scan ahead. What is he doing? There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep making units. Come on, keep pushing. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Your splitting will win you this game. Come on. Don't work too hard. Keep making units all the time. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Keep pushing, man. Come on. You can do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Couple of banelings there. Couple of banelings there. Come on. Good. Good start. Go on. Keep going. Keep going, man. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is so much better. Be prepared at all times, come on.
Not enough energy.
Now what?
Alright, well, watch out, watch out. Try not to do too many things at once. Keep making units all the time, come on. Remember, kill all the lings. The lings are the cannon fodder. The lings are the meat of the army. The Hydras can't catch you if you keep sniping the lings.
Mineral field depleted.
Keep making units all the time. Don't get supply, but good job. Very, very good job. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Keep progressing. Come on. Get ready to split. Come on. Let's do it. You're going to win this. Good job. Keep going, man. Keep going. He's only got a couple of bannings. Get ready to split. Get ready to split. Just A move. Get ready to split.
Field depleted.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, keep going, keep going. Come on, trade against those. Trade against those. Doing a great job here. Got units in the main as well. Brilliant, good job. Trade against the lings in the main. Keep making units at all times. Make sure we save a couple of units if we can.
Not enough minerals.
Really good job, but now we need to come back. We need to establish an economy now.
Get me out of this mess.
It was decent trades. It wasn't too bad. But we're looking a lot better than in our previous games. A lot better. Keep making units all the time. Keep making units all the time.
Not enough minerals.
And we've got another economy established now. Let's get some from the main and the natural onto that base. Let's just do harassment. All we're trying to do is harassment. Trying to kill everything that he's got. While we're scanning here, you send a marine there. That's a waste of waste of money there. Come on, keep making units all the time.
Not
So just now, use a drop. Use 1 or 2 drops while you substantiate your lead. Just make sure your army's nice and spread out. Maybe kill the rocks so that you can't go that way. Don't try and do too much. 2 drops are fine. Keep making units all the time. Your objective is to max out, don't forget.
Ready for dust off.
Just remember, keep an eye on your drops. Every now and again, kill some units. You've got some tanks randomly out.
Not enough minerals.
There we go. Keep making units all the time. Fantastic. We see another base here. This is very good. Very good. Remember to save these units inside here. Very good. Keep making units all the time. Go on, trade against those lings. That's it. There we go. Now pick up. You see the... There we go. That's better. That's the symphonic we all love. Look at this robot. Come on. Keep making units. Good job. Good job.
Upgrade complete.
Good job. Those marauders are going to die regardless. Leave them be. Leave them be. Focus on what's important. Keep your units together.
Depleted.
Taking effort, dropping off.
In a very good supply. You see he's got a new base. Where are we putting our aggression? What's our objective? There we go. Look, now he's thinking. Now he's thinking. Very, very good. Very, very good. You're going to hit yourself how far ahead you have been in this game. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep putting that pressure on. Keep making all those units. Keep making all those units. Remember, be aggressive to the new bases if you can. Do what you can do. Be prepared at all times. Great job. Great job. And we even see that as well. Fantastic. Be prepared at all times. Come on. Get ready to split, baby. Come on. He's engaging. Go on, sir. Go on, sir. Yeah, let's snipe a couple of Hydras and then maybe back. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, right. Let's get that siege up. Oh, this is much better, man. Right, let's get that siege up. Let's go kill that new base, man. Let's go, go, go. Get all your army together. Let's do it. Fantastic play. Did you know killing the queen does more damage than actually killing the hatchery? Because if you can't make units, you can't actually hold anything. Be prepared at all times. Do not fall apart now. Efficiency, come on. You are near max. Why are we not being aggressive? What's going on? Why have we got the finger in the arsehole? Come on, let's do it, Symphonic. All the time. Units, 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 units. Where's his army? Where's his army? Units, units, units. What is he doing? What am I doing? What's your objective? Are we being aggressive now? What are we doing? We've got our army sitting here. What's going on? What's going on? Right, let's go together. Stim a marine forward. Let's have a look. Let's get that vision on the map. Let's scan ahead. What are we doing? Look at how many units we've got. Right, now we need to take a good fight now. Take a good fight and you will win this game. Good job. Come on. Stim a couple of marines forward. Be prepared to split. Be prepared to split. Keep making units all the time. Get ready for the engagement. Go, go, go. Why are you running away? Go, go, go. Let's do it. Well done. You see no Balins. You see no Balins. What's going on? Let's do it. Let's do it. Go full Symphonic. Stim and win, baby. Just do it.
Mineral field depleted.
Kill that economy. Kill that economy. Send the Marines forward. Come on. Let's do it. Look at that. Oh, look at this. The glory of Terran.
Whew. Oh my
Symphonic.
goodness. Dang.
He has done it.
My goodness. Wow. That's actually, I like that build a lot because that lets me put pressure on earlier and it lets me sustain pressure. Like that Liberator was just so nice.
Technically, you can actually sustain pressure with any build. It's the units that you have that enable you to do pressure. You only saw the idea from me of constantly keeping my Marines alive. Let's have a look at the units count. Have a look at the killed units count. You're getting there.
Let's see. Units, where is it? Oh wow, that's a lot.
There we go. Efficiency. Efficiency is very good. Now, no, I didn't tell you at any point where his army was. You made those decisions yourself. What I did was I was that little head or little voice in your mind that was supply blocks.
Yeah.
Upgrades. Have a look at that replay. Have a look at that replay.
I
Have a look
will.
how different you play.
So yeah, we'll save that one to take a look at it. And
Very well executed, but you should probably expand at a faster rate. If you go Medevac and the Liberator, you can't really expand as quickly as if you didn't make a Medevac and a Liberator.
right.
Some random guy 7-4. I don't know if you remember me. It's Gamerrichy, by the way.
Oh wait, so you just responded to some random guy 74 in chat?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Pretty sure he knows me now. I'm pretty sure, unless it's some other guy.
All right, I just gotta. Whoops! I have to check my messages right now. Let me know when. Okay, actually, I think I have time for one more. Do you want to cast one if Frameshow and Dust want to play?
Go for it.
Okay, because that way, I probably won't have. I don't want to get in the game and then have to leave in the middle. So let me ask if they want to play.
Okay, man. Did I flame you once? No, you didn't, some random guy. Gamerrichy head beagle, my fucking man. I'm ranked 58 GM at the moment, some random guy. You near? I could have played your ladder, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, freaking rank 58, man. That is awesome.
That's hacking. No, joking.
You've broken top 50 before, right?
No.
Oh no! Oh wow, that's the first
very
time.
Close. Yeah, it'll be very, very close.
Dang, man.
I've actually had 6.2k before, which would have put me actually ranked 30 in now GM. So my aim is to get back to 6.2k.
But that career high in terms of rank, though. Is that right?
Yeah, 58. 58, very good.
Man, that's freaking awesome. Because EU GM is no joke. Even just getting GM on EU is much harder than getting it on NA, and then to be up at the top of it, that's amazing.
Good, thank you, man. Thank you. One of Europe's finest. I'm very far from one of Europe's finest, but I work full time, so I probably never will be Europe's finest. But I do my best, and I try to be as as humble as I can about it. It doesn't,
Yeah, guys, don't let him fool you. Richie is a beast. And he is one of Europe's finest, indeed. Yeah, don't.
Maybe on a good.
I'm gonna give you guys a tip about Richie. Okay, listen to absolutely everything that he says about the game, except for what he says about his own skill level and abilities. Because he, in addition to being an awesome player, he's very humble.
Thank you.
Yeah, just telling the truth. All right, I'm stoked to cast this game with you too.
Gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see if I can mind read some of these players. I'll tell you what, in some of the games that I've played, and I mean even in Clan Wars, I can almost judge what the opponent's team's going, judge from their skill level. So in Alpha at the moment, we've got 8 wins and 1 loss in the Clan War. Every team that we play, if I've played one of their players at least once, I know exactly what build they like to do. I know what units that they like to play. I even know their hotkeys as well. I've even got an Excel spreadsheet of the hotkeys that they like to use.
That's awesome.
It's a bit sad, but
hell no, dude. You're about improvement, and you devise a system in order for yourself to improve. It's like you can take that same approach to anything you want to learn in life.
Yeah. Well, I have to do it in construction. I have to do it because I have to always cover my back.
Yeah.
Because I'm the project manager, so. Yeah, awesome. Right, let's get into this game, TVZ. Fantastic. The problem with Terrans these days is the fact that Terrans aren't confident in their ability. They're not confident in trading. They're not confident in taking a fight. They're too scared of banings, man.
Yeah.
I know they got spikes, but they're rubbish. When they've got speed, they are somewhat good. Go.
You want to take the intros or me? Or actually, we
could
can mix it up.
I
All right.
could do one. You could do one.
All right, go top left. I'll do bottom right.
Okay, so on the top left-hand side of Odyssey, we have in the blue shorts, it is Duh.
Man, that was so hyped. Dude, you should cast, too. Like, I mean, frequently. You've got the perfect voice for it. You've got the energy, the enthusiasm. All right, I'm going to hit the bottom right now. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it's our red Terran, Frameshow, a.k.a. Prime.
Okay, so what you want to do when you're first casting a game, any one of you that are looking up to taking casting, is you want to have a look at the map and you want to give the viewers a chance to have a look at the abusive parts of the map. So as we can see, Zerg off a little bit favoured on this map because of the gold. Because if they're able to establish the third and able to just about hang on to get a fourth, that income is going to be very good for them. As for the Terrans, they have various locations where there are walls, there are cliffs to use as very important pivots of engagement, as well as this baby right here. If you can abuse the double marine drop on here, you can kill almost as many lings as you can and suffer absolutely no damage yourself. So what we're seeing Prime open is barracks and gas. So what this enables you to do, gets the Reaper out, but he's going into the reactor, so this is very interesting. Very, very interesting.
You think he'll go double Reaper or try to go double Marine and snipe an Overlord?
I actually don't know, because I've never seen this in TVZ, to be quite. I've never seen just a reactor. Normally, it'll probably be double Marines, I'm pretty sure. If it's double Reaper, then that can catch Dust off guard. Now, what's good about this, if your opponent goes pull first, you have 2 Marines when he has 4 links. So technically, you can actually defend it.
You know what? I think he's going to go 2-1-1. He's just going to get started on his Marine. Yeah, that's it. He's going for his Marine production earlier. I think,
right, okay. So he's skipping the Reaper altogether. But look how much gas this leaves him. Look how much gas this leaves Prime. He's supply blocked as well. So he hasn't really thought this through. I think he's going off of sort of fumes here. He's trying to think. Maybe he even forgot the Reaper at the start. Maybe he's a little bit nervous about this. But we do see the factory go down. You're right, it's a 2-1-1.
Yep.
You don't see a third coming down from Dust. Let's have a look at... You know, you're right, he's coming out. He's trying to kill some of the Overlords. He's trying to gain that little bit of map vision. This is a very good way. But what you want to do is you want to send your first Marine all the way to the Watchtower. Your second Marine over here. Because there's always going to be 2 Overlords in those directions.
Yeah. It looks... this is going to be so close. Is he going to see it? He just sees it. There we go.
Brilliant. So, what Dust should be doing now is moving his Lings over to try and save the Overlord. Or kill both the Lings. Look. Or Marines. Because he's got the Overlord here. You can see that he's gone for an expansion. You can see the expansion. He has the vision now, so he knows he's not being super aggressive. So this is very interesting. Right now, because he's got so much gas, he doesn't really know what to spend with it right now. Look, you can see him cancelling units, and there we go. There's a stim coming down. You don't really want to cancel units. He can't really make SCVs. Brilliant. He's gone back onto the SCV count, and now we can go onto the mules. This, if he would have just kept making units and just slowly got everything, we would be in the same position. He didn't need to cut some units, but he's in a fine position.
Yep, got his starport on the way and the reactor as well, so he's going to have to start walling off pretty soon too.
So what's interesting about Dust, and I've seen him play 2 games, is he goes up to about 6 queens and he uses 4 queens to start spreading that creep nice and early. Now what Dust should be doing right now is gaining that map vision with the speedlings. Now if you're a Zerg player, we need to position Ling here, Overlord here, Overlord here, and Overlord here. Perfect vision on the map.
By the way, you got some fans in the chat, and I have to say I agree. Head Beagle says, Gamerrichy announcer pack now. Absolutely. +1. I would buy that.
Look at this aggression from Dust. It's very, very good. Just being aggressive, being active on the map. Just like you were. But he is going to get all of these Lings killed, but I mean, he's in a good position. Let's have a look at the worker count. 35 to 30. Is he making more lings or drones? Good job.
So I think I mean, tell me what you think, but I think that probably favors Dust slightly because you want all the Marines you can get with the initial drop. Didn't kill. Got 3 SCVs. I don't know. I think that was a successful attack there. What's your opinion on that?
He lost a lot of lings, and because he goes for a high link count and a low bane link count, when you find this double medevac drops come across, he's not going to have that many units.
Actually, yeah, now that you said that, I just took a look at the unit tab, and he only has 8 lings out there right now. So if he doesn't go pure ling on his production tab, he actually could have trouble, depending on how and where Prime or Frameshow drops.
So this is very interesting. I'm going to assume this is a 2 base all in because he's going for the really early engineering base. Should see a 3rd barracks coming up soon so that we can be super aggressive. And again, this will serve to kill the lings so that when 1-1 and combat shields are done, you have a strong army. And he doesn't have speed. This is what this double medevac drop is used for, not to kill your opponent. But in fact, 7 out of 10 times in GM, I can actually kill someone with the 2 medevac drop. It's crazy.
What do you think about this location, pushing the front with the initial drop as opposed to going for a 3rd? Is it worth it just to clear creep here, or should he try to poke in at the 3rd?
It depends what his objective is. Now, he's gone for a 3rd. This is very interesting because he's not going to have a lot of units. He's going to have quality but not quantity. So back to your question. Right now, if his objective is to attack through the middle and go for a 2 base all in, it's fine to kill the crate and trade with the lings. If he's going for an economical sort of build, he wants to attack the newest base so that he can slowly take the leading workers, know his advantages and disadvantages.
Good point. And he does have a command center on the way, by the way. It's about roughly half of the way done.
Okay, so because of his lack of units, he has to pick up, right? He does have to pick up, but you can still snipe about 7 lings because they have to get into firing range to even attack. And we do see some... wait, is this Overlords or Overlord drops? Wow, the Overlord skin looks different. Right, interesting. So we do have Hydras along the way, which is going to be good. Same sort of composition that he played against you with, and he's trying to go for the 4th. This is a very good location for Prime. He doesn't want his opponent to abuse the fact that there's a gold.
Right, and also Infestation Pit is already on the way as well.
We're going to have 2-2 on the way before +1 armor's going to be finishing. A good surround here from Dust. Very good surround. He killed a lot of Marines in there. This is very important in this game at the moment because Prime has now lost a lot of units where he could have just been aggressive with. He could have just sat there and kept an eye on the 4th, got behind the mineral line, abused the fact that these Marines are strong and they've got Stim because Stim is the best upgrade in the game. So right now, we're looking at a very good position for Dust at the moment. There's no 2-2 on the way yet. The longer this goes on, it's going to favour Dust. Good snipes on the Queens here. Again, very active. This is very good from Prime. Killing
Hydras as well.
Killing the Queen is so important because if he doesn't have any injects, he can't hold anything. Right now he's going to pick up. He's going to lose a medevac.
If he gets away with the medevacs, that'll be great. Nice. Right. Okay. Small compensation there for Dust. I will say, so you made a really good point there about the Queens being sniped. Dust right now has 2 Queens on soon to be 4 bases, so his production is going to be pretty severely hampered.
Guys, there is a mine in the natural of Dust. There was a mine in the main of Dust. We completely missed that.
Oh, I had it on screen. I just didn't mention it. Sorry. Yeah. So the mine in the main, or I'm sorry, the 2 mines in the main got 1 drone apiece, and yeah, the one down at the natural I think ended up with like 3 kills.
Oh my god! And we do see Dust scouting the map with some of his lings. He could catch his whole army in the middle of the map. This is not good for Prime. He doesn't want to lose his mines. Okay, that's good. Okay, he's got a random drop. Hopefully that 4th base is going to go down. Look at this sort of spread from Prime. This is very good. He's got to watch out though. He's got to be very careful. This is an important part of this game at the moment. And right now he's engaging off a creep at the mines. The mines, Symphonic.
Oh my! Oh, 2 big hits there. And by the way, he's using this as a distraction to hit the gold base at the same time.
Absolutely, man. Switch and bait, man. This is good from Prime, and he's going to take down the 4th.
That's a huge pickoff.
What better position for Prime right now? He's got the third base, he's got the double upgrades going with the 2-2. It's going to be finished before dusk. Let's have a look at the income. It's 3,200 to 2,500, 2,600. This guy's rolling in money. Has he won the lottery? I'm not too sure.
So one important note of caution right now, or I guess just an important piece of information for Prime, is the fact that Dust is finishing his hive right now. So how should Prime go about playing out this game? Should he keep a ton of pressure on to try to do serious damage before the hive tech units come out, or should he sit back, establish his fourth base, and just get out the units that he'll need for Dust's hive tech of choice? So whether it's, you know, broods or ultras, how should Prime play this out right now?
Right, so have a look at the suppliers. 134 to 157. 2-2 is done. This shows that Prime is in a very good position. He could be aggressive right now, look. And he's going across the map. The 2-2 is done. He's in a very good position. He can take this game right now. There is no need to play the game longer than it should be. There is 2 factories on the way. Probably going to make a bazillion fucking Thors. And we've got units pushing across the map. The only thing is he hasn't got units attacking the new base. That's very important. Always send a drop to the new base. And right now, all his armies very clumped together. There are mines clumped together, but that's fine if they get good connections. Now, this is where it gets scary for Terran, because he's scared to engage. Don't be scared to engage. Do not be scared to engage, Prime, because you are the best race in the game, because we know that we are all Beyonds. So here we go, here's the engagement, and we do have the split from Prime. He is off of creep with half of his army. There are Banings coming in. Pretty good splits coming here, but we do have Dust trading much better.
Oh my. Yep. 2 very high medevacs being lost as well, and the troubling news right now for Prime is that the Ultralisk Cavern has long been complete, chitinous plating has just started, and adrenal glands are about to finish. So definitely going to be a more powerful army the next time that Prime engages it.
Absolutely, and what we're doing with Dust now is he's doing a little bit of the switch and bait. Does pull the army out of position, but he doesn't see the fourth from Prime because it's a little bit later. Do have 3-3 along the way. Now Prime is losing this sort of battle with cost efficiency. If we have a look at the units lost tab, we're not seeing the Terran be as cost effective right now. We're not seeing him be, but we do see 2 drops coming across the map, SymphoniC. We do see 2 drops.
Yeah, and no units in position just yet. So if Prime can drop this outside of the creep, which he definitely should be able to, he may even be able to stim in there and focus it down.
He might be able to kill every single worker. And right now with 2 tanks along the way as well, this is actually pretty good because there's not a lot of creep for Dust. Not a lot of creep at all. Do you see the stim in now? This is a good job to kill all the Lilings. Look, this is good.
Beautiful.
This is important. This is very important. Kill all the Lilings. As soon as the Hydras get there, boom, get the hell out of there. There's no need to engage. There we go. There we go, baby. He's been learning. He's been seeing SymphoniC doing. He's thinking, you know what? Oh my god, let's do it.
He's going to push the right side of the map simultaneously as well. He might be able to get this fresh base.
Now, this is going to be very difficult. I don't think he's going to trade effectively here. There's ultras on the map. You should know about this. The mines are in a very poor position here unless Dust goes around that side. He can't get away with all of his units because of the medevacs, and the mine hits pretty good.
One full medevac goes down. The second is actually about to follow if he's not careful.
Oh. Alright, okay. So we are in a position where we got Dust with the better army. Prime with the mobility, so he should be trying to deny these bases. And look at this dropping for Prime. This is very, very impressive.
I'll tell you what, he's got those units perched at the bottom, like left center of the map. He really needs to send them in and hit that gold base. They've been sitting there for a while. He has to keep the pressure on there. Oh, wow, and look what we have in the production tab. Greater Spire. Do we have any additional starports yet?
We do have 2 additional starports, and what we do have is a lot of Liberators coming out as well. We do have a lot of tanks out in the field. He needs to get into a good position. That's it. We don't have these 2 mines, though. Oh no, that could have done a lot more. And right now we do see an aggressive push towards the fourth base. So Queen dies. There's no more injects to that base. He has to constantly make another Queen. Right now, it's come out. Look how cost efficient that is. That's so good. You can do that all day. It requires a lot of patience, though.
Beautiful
job. Have a look
job.
at the units lost. Have a look at the units lost. Not doing too bad then. Not doing too bad.
So we're back in the situation here where we've got 3 queens for now 5 bases.
Mines. Oh.
Got 12 and 4 kills on those 2 mines there in the center of the map.
Nice. We do have the 3-3 along the way. Prime needs to be more aggressive. He needs to start being out on the map. You can't leave Zerg to get their army. You're basically saying to the Zerg, there you go, buddy. There's your army. Why don't you make whatever army you want to make? We need Prime to be a little bit more aggressive. You know, pull him out of position, you know, with these drops down here. Dust may have seen this earlier. Does have some drops around. Does have a couple of corruptors as well. So these tanks are going to need some good shots, and these mines are going to need to detonate on some good banings. Okay.
Oh wow, Liberator sees a really high Corruptor count. You know that can only mean one thing. Broodlords are on the way. And Prime had not yet scouted the Greater Spire, but he already, as we mentioned, did have 2 additional starports. So, main engagement in the center of the map here.
Oh, he's in a good position. Look at the Liberator's doing so much damage. He can actually take this fight. He can actually win this fight. I can't believe that.
If he can kill the Corruptors too, that's going to be that is such a huge bonus because that's going to limit the amount of Broodlords that he could possibly face.
I honestly think Prime could actually do it. He needs a couple more medevacs. Let's be honest here. But I think he could do this. You know, I think he actually could take this game. It's going to be very difficult though because of the position that he's in. He started off very well. Then he sort of petered off as the game went on. He's gotten a bit tired. He's not thinking about objective. He's thinking about one thing. Because as you can see, there's not units scattered across the map.
Yep.
There's no denying the vision.
You know what? There's one really important point that I want to magnify here is if you take a look at the saturation of the bases for Dust. He's virtually mined out of his main, virtually mined out of his natural, his third, and the gold base is over halfway gone. So these 2 bases on the right-hand side are a lifeline for Dust in this game. He has a bit of a mineral bank, not too much gas, so he has to be pretty efficient with the trades he takes.
Absolutely. Now Prime, he's got a very strong army. Because look how many, there's not a lot of Banelings. There's not a lot of Banelings in that army. There's a lot of Broodlords though.
Oh my.
With the Liberator position, I think he could do a lot of damage, to be honest, even though... Because he's got a lot of high DPS units here. Oh my god, the Broodlords could get...
The Broodlords are out!
Here. Oh my god, he can't save the Broodlords! Oh no! Oh.
Ultralisks! Oh my!
This is starting to get a really shaky game from both players now. Really, really shaky game, and we do see a lot more Banelings coming in now from Dust, so it's going to be a little bit easier on the engagement. But these tanks are going to need to hit some really good... Right, okay, we were going to see an engagement there, but he's slowly... Dust is doing a good job. He's slowly moving forward. He's going, come on, son, keep going, keep going. Keep being aggressive, come on. And he's using his units to now... he's using the tank fire to hit the Marines, and this is very good. There's a couple of Ultralisks coming from the flank, but they're going to die pretty quickly. The supplies are very, very even, 187 to 172. Right now, we still have the Broodlords being very aggressive here, and all the Banelings are coming in! They're coming in, baby! Oh...
Nice kiting back on the Banelings there. I think Prime may have held. I think he may have held.
He's gonna do this, Prime boy's gonna do it! Look at the supply! Look at the supply! Okay, alright, maybe Dust... maybe now Dust is now spending his resources. But he was looking good, and right now we have the Corruptors coming in. They're gonna snipe one of these Liberators.
Oh my, yeah, he has to save these Liberators. Desperately. So we basically have a 2-base Zerg right now.
Corruptors.
Are there no Hydras? Okay, there are very few Hydras to ward off the Vikings, but 1 orbital goes down. It's not the biggest deal in the war. I mean, of course, it's not nice. He's only down to 2. He's down to 2 orbitals now, but he does have 5 bases, so he should be okay economically. He's got a great mineral bank, and Dust he's still a bit gas starved right now.
Dust is in a very vulnerable spot, and I'll tell you why. Because technically, Prime could drop him all over the map, but now we see a big engagement here. Oh my god. Alright, okay, alright.
Oh man.
What's going on?
Tank's getting off some big volleys there. And the Broodlords might be sniped here. One of them goes down.
Well, yeah, he can't deal with the Vikings, and right now the engagement's happening. Oh my god. Has he got enough? Has Prime got enough to hold Dust? I think he has. Does he not? Please, hold. He did, and he's pulling back loads of his units, and the Ultralisks are slowly going down, but look at the supply. Dust is now suddenly making so many units. He used all of his bank. Almost twice the supply now.
Oh GG man, GG is called.
What a game.
That was a fantastic game.
That was.
You know what happened at the end there? I just kind of caught it. Is Prime pulled back his bio, but half of his bio army wasn't fighting. He pulled them back a bit too far so that Dust was able to fight half of Prime's army with his whole army, and then the Ultralisks came through and got that remaining chunk of bio. So not all of Dust's, or I'm sorry, not all of Prime's army was fighting at the same time.
Yeah, completely agree. So, a good improvement for Freakshow in that game was to focus on objectives, not just do meaningless drops for no reason. He was doing a good job up to a point when it got to about 9 minutes. He stopped putting on the aggression in important areas. He engaged in the middle of the map where his opponent could surround him, right? If he engages at a new base, the Zerg player has to split from 2 sides, right?
Yeah.
With all those tanks. That's what he needed to do. He needed to abuse the map position, abuse where the tanks are going to be. That's what he needed to have done, but he did a very good job nonetheless.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. That was a lot of fun to cast.
That was very fun.
All right, I've got to go now. I've got to go pick up my girlfriend. Gonna eat, and I'm gonna be back probably in about an hour or so. So
Awesome, man.
I'll be streaming. So if you're still around, stop by and we can resume.
Okay, that's not a problem, man.
All right, man.
Remember, champions of any